What is up, guys? Dashing here. We are finally back after a bit of a break, and I cannot tell you how excited I am as we return to 2K19 and in a big way celebrating the holiday season here tonight with Christmas Clash, baby. Santa Claus has come to town and he is about to judge who has been naughty and who has been nice here in CMV, and that gets underway in a little bit with the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal, a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal where the winner will receive a championship shot of their choosing later on in the night. They can either choose to go after the International Championship held by Danger Cat, the United States Championship held by Jarek Lawson, the Zero G Championship held by Mystery Mask III, or the Anarchy Championship held by Xander Slay. All the champions going to be watching, I'm sure, from the back, keeping an eye on the Battle Royal just in case they are the one chosen, guys. But of course, here tonight at Christmas Clash, also going to play host to the draft. Every single superstar in CMV eligible. Who's going to Supremacy? Who's going to Crossfire in this new season? Let's see the draft board right there on your screens. You can see that the first, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get it wrong. You know, my vintage dashing brain doesn't work too well. So the first 12 drafts for each brand will be shown here during the stream, and then the remaining superstars who aren't drafted will be selected behind the scenes, and then the full, complete rosters will be posted on our Discord and Twitter. But again, as you can see there, the first 12 picks will be selected. Crossfire run by Ken Donahue. But in case you missed it, Supremacy this season, baby, gonna be run by your very own, this man right here that you are hearing in your ears. That's right, Dashing DJ Yuri, the man, the myth, the legend, gonna be at the helm of Supremacy. Couldn't be more excited, but as I am a gentleman, I have given Ken the first pick because I'm just a nice guy. You know what I mean? I'm just nice like that. And so we shall see who he is going to pick. Give me just one moment. Gotta make sure I get the correct text box. Supremacy, there we go. Alright, who's gonna be, guys? I am on the edge of my seat here personally because I have no idea who Ken Donahue is going to pick. I've got my own number one pick in mind, but I'm definitely itching to see if Ken Donahue is going to steal it right out from under me. So I'm just waiting for Ken's email here to see who he is going to pick as his number one overall draft pick. Last year, it was Ace Reeves. Ken Donahue chose Ace Reeves. Let's see who this year is going to be heading to Crossfire. Still waiting on that email. Uno momento. Open it up here. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm really hoping he doesn't get my pick. There's Ralph getting his cameo. New season. Ralph's got to get his appearance in. And he's a little bit sick. Probably shouldn't be barking, Ralph. Not that big of a deal. You'll be okay. Ralph's just as excited as anybody. He wants to know who it's going to be and who it's going to be. Ralph, what are you barking at? I know you're excited. Calm down. We all are. Ralph, the wait is over. You don't have to get all up in arms, all right? The wait is over. I have received the email and the number one overall draft pick for Crossfire, guys. This is a bit of a blow, honestly. This is a hell of a pick by Ken Donahue. Can't say that I entirely blame him. One sec. Seems to be not working here. technical difficulty. Why are you not working? Rip. Probably should have tested this beforehand. Yes, that's what I want. Ralph, you're not helping the situation. I'm working on it. Why is this not showing? Usually if you click. No, I don't want to translate to English. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Yes, that's what I want. What does this button do? You're all seeing how my mind works behind the scenes. Am I retarded? I might be. Man, I really should have done some tests beforehand, huh? Let me see if it works for another one. Why is my mic scratching? The draft is happening if I can get it to work. I'm a bit inept at the moment. See, I see the line for text popping up, but then it's not wanting to appropriately work. And I really like it if my mic stopped rubbing up against my shirt too. WTF, bro. Yeah, Hoxton must have hacked my computer, used his new abilities as senator. This is pissing me off. It worked perfectly when I set it up. Of course, I set it up like 3 weeks ago, so maybe I can see that Lightstream got an update, so maybe I'm just... too complicated for me. Guys, what are you barking at? You're really not helping. Thank you. I'm a big Quantum fan. Which one's this? Okay, hang on a minute. I might have figured it out. Maybe. What the fuck does that mean? Why do they gotta change something? Why do they gotta take something that was good and fucking ruin it? Oh, that's the name of the... Oh, I'm an idiot. I never said I was a professional streamer. Those words never left my mouth. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's just not letting me write the text in like it did before. It's a struggle. Do I just start typing? Nope. Before you just had to double click. I don't... Do I have to stretch it out longer? That's what she said. Nope, that's not working either. God, I feel like a fucking monkey here. To click this? Nope. I don't want it to be white. Maybe that's why it's not showing up. White on white. Does that fix it? Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's fucked. Let me try making a new one and see if that works. Maybe it's just because it's been sitting here. No, that doesn't fucking work either. Bro, WTF. This is irritating. Story of my life. That's the color. I don't want to move it forward. I don't want to move it back. What the fuck is this? Align center. Transparency. This is what you guys tuned in for, right? Stop rubbing against my shirt. Yeah, I'm at a loss here. They must have changed something because it was so easy before. I can see they updated it in other ways, so they must have changed this somehow, and it's too complicated for my primitive brain. Unfortunate. It's really weird. I don't even see how you would do it, though. Click. Do I have to hold it? No, that would be retarded. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that sucks. This is my Christmas gift, I guess. Fucking light stream. Piece of shit. I guess I'll just have to fill it out afterwards and then post it complete, which is kind of, well, dumb, but it do be like that sometimes. They updated Lightstream. I don't know what the fuck to do, so rip. I guess you'll have to sit on your hands and wait to see the complete draft in its entirety afterwards, but don't worry. Luckily, I didn't base the whole stream around the draft, and we have an excellent card to look forward to here at Christmas Clash. Do I look like the kind of guy that can spend $1,000 on a computer couple? That's just not me. But I think I've wasted enough time. 19 minutes of me fumbling around in Lightstream like a ape. So we will jump right into the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal, guys. No more time to waste. It's time to get it on. I've been fiending for some CMV action. Of course, last we saw each other was Ascendance 8, and what a show it was. But now a new season is dawning, and me and Ken Donahue are going to have to conduct the draft behind the scenes, and it will be posted in its entirety for you guys on the Discord and the Twitter, the tweet. But for now, let's kick off this tasty, tasty card headlined by Jacob Ziegler taking on Schmitty for the Global Championship, and throughout the night we will also be seeing triple threat qualifying matches for the announced Undisputed Championship Scramble that will take place on the first episode of Supremacy this season next week, guys, put together by yours truly. Nothing to brag about, you know, I'm just doing my thing. But here we go, guys. This will be conducted like a normal Royal Rumble match. Might forget what that is because we haven't had one in quite a while because 2K20. But every so often a superstar will enter. You could be eliminated by being thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor. Last superstar standing earns that championship opportunity of their choosing later on tonight. And of course, number 1 and number 2 will start. 20 superstars competing in this over-the-top rope battle royal. So of course, number 20 probably going to have the best odds of winning. And look who's coming out number 1, ladies and gentlemen. One of the 2 superstars who failed to capture the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship at Ascendance 8 from Jason Spade. King of the Hill, Andrew Briggs, has drawn number 1. And so he's going to have to run the gauntlet, go from pillar to post, if he hopes to rebound from the show of shows and earn himself a championship opportunity later on tonight. And of course, as it is the beginning of a new season, I'm sure we're going to see plenty of new faces, not just in this Battle Royal, we're definitely going to later on tonight, as a part of an 8 women's tag team match. 3 debuts. Irina Frost, May Felix, and very excited for Lexi Moniz is here in CMV. Andrew Briggs not looking that worried. And then the camera zoomed in on his face right there. Definitely didn't look like the face of a happy man. So who's going to be starting things off here in the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal with Andrew Briggs? All the superstars in attendance on the edge of their respective seats. Oh, hang on a minute. Looks like number 2 is gonna be Bobby Boy Luger. The man on a mile-long losing streak right now. Didn't get better for him at Ascendance as Quantum kicked him in the face. But maybe Bob Luger, maybe a fresh start is what he needs. And the Work Ethic Titan's going to have the chance here as he kicks off the Battle Royal with Andrew Briggs. Definitely a bit of a dream encounter here. I don't know that Andrew Briggs and Bob Luger have mixed it up a whole lot in a CMV ring. But both these men looking to change their current trajectory. Can't really find a better opportunity than this. So here we go, Andrew Briggs, Bob Luger to kick off the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. 18 superstars left to enter. Danger Cat, Jarek Lawson, Mystery Mask III, Xander Slate, all more than likely keeping a close eye on any given monitor backstage because they very well may be selected by the winner of this Battle Royal to face off later on tonight for whatever championship it is they might hold. And again, the only way to be eliminated is to get thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor. No pinfalls, no submissions, certainly no countouts or disqualifications. Bob Luger, he's had a rough go these last few months. And as mentioned before, Quantum wasn't too kind to him at Ascendance, kicking his former tag team partner's head off just about. We've seen Luger come back from stiffer odds before, though. Maybe, just maybe, this will be the turning point. But Andrew Briggs is looking for much of the same. Unable to capture the undisputed heavyweight championship at Ascendance, guys. And who's going to be number 3? Number 3 about to enter. Jaden Shadow Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't seen Jaden Shadow here in CMV in a long time, over a year. And one of the last times we saw him, as a matter of fact. Oh, and there goes Andrew Briggs, eliminated just as Jaden Shadow enters the ring. Briggs coming in at number 1, didn't last all that long. Better luck down the line, Andrew Briggs. As I was saying, Shadow, one of the last times we saw him here in CMV, he competed in the Slick B Memorial Battle Royal and picked up, I don't remember exactly how many, but broke a record for a while for how many eliminations he scored. So this is definitely a hell of a comeback for Jaden Shadow. I'd say this is his kind of game here. And as he backs into the corner, Jaden Shadow perhaps looking to take the head of Bob Luger off. A Claymore attempt, but Luger saw it coming. Bob Luger trying to sucker Shadow in for the Coney Island Cyclone, it looked like, and that's not where Luger wants to be. Eliminated is Bob Luger by Jaden Shadow. Big for Shadow to take out Luger. So now both Andrew Briggs and Bob Luger have been eliminated. You can see Luger in no sort of good mood, and who can blame him? As here comes number 4, guys. It's going to be Misawa Kage. Misawa Kage and Jaden Shadow on his knees, ready for the Japanese Warrior. Misawa Kage taking off his braid. Fresh look here for the new season. And he is not holding back on the returning Jaden Shadow. Stalling vertical suplex. Up into a kneeling position. Kage wants to give himself some breathing room. The quicker you can eliminate someone, the longer you have between entrance to, catch your breath, chill out, crack your knuckles, check your texts. Up over the shoulders, Kage, he is all over Jaden Shadow right now. Beating the snot out of the Samoan. And Kage, content now. Gonna look for the elimination, but Shadow holds on. Hell of a grip. And Kage, not elated. And here comes number 5 to the ring. Who's it gonna be for the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal? Chris Diamond, who's coming off a huge win at Ascendance, beating Pierre Thompson inside of a steel cage. Diamond's been partying these last few weeks, but now in that CMV ring once again. And look at that! Suckering Misawa Kage out of the ring, eliminated. Diamond not wasting any time. But Diamond said beating Pierre Thompson was huge for him. He can now look forward, and there goes Jaden Shadow, also eliminated by the Baller. Baby, the Baller is back. Look at the best that he has in months. Number 6, who's it going to be? Quantum! Another big winner at Ascendance 8, of course. Just missing Bob Luger by a few minutes. Quantum and Chris Diamond, no strangers to one another. Look at Diamond go. Back suplex. Chris Diamond, he's got fresh digs. Finally picked up a win at the grandest stage of them all. He's put his ghosts to rest. And now it's time to look on. Brighter horizons await, but right now all that awaits is that top turnbuckle. Quantum is not taking it easy. Chris Diamond pulled up to his feet, catches that kick just in the nick of time, turned into a German suplex, and Quantum landing ugly on his shoulders. Two former world champions in that ring right now. awaiting the arrival of number 7 at the top of the Christmas Clash card. It's definitely going to be a tall task for the winner of this Battle Royal. They'll be walking into a challenge, that's for sure, later on tonight, no matter which champion they select to challenge. Oh! And Quantum is eliminated, guys. Now 3 eliminations for Chris Diamond, as number 7 is a debut, guys, from the Cowboys from Hell. It's Nelson Rude, who immediately gets knocked upside the head with an enziguri. Nelson Rude, the spearhead of a new faction coming to CMV. Looking to put him and his boys on the map in the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal, but the way that Diamond's been tearing it up, man, I'm not so sure he's got a chance. 3 eliminations so far for the baller. And Nelson Rude might have a quick night. Suplex by Diamond. Fireman's carry overhead. Nelson Rude definitely looking like he's going to enjoy a strength advantage here against Diamond, but Diamond's got that lightning speed. Jawbreaker, knocking Rude loopy. Up against the ropes, man. Diamond has him teetering. You can see Nelson hanging out of that top rope for dear life. Able to cling onto that bottom rope, but still not safe. Hammering away at the knee of Diamond to save himself. And who's coming out next here in the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal as Diamond and Nelson Rude continue to beat the hell out of each other in the ring? Number 8, it's Dante Tatum. Dante Tatum is back, ladies and gentlemen. The former NGW World Heavyweight Champion. We haven't seen him since last season. And Dante Tatum returns just as Diamond looks to eliminate Nelson Rude, but no. Elated to see the spark plug in a CMV ring once again. Oh, Nelson doesn't seem as thrilled as the rest of us for Dante Tatum to be back here. He's keeping his focus solely on Chris Diamond, who does seem to be the biggest threat in that ring right now. Dante Tatum, though, looking to eliminate that threat. Chris Diamond in the danger zone, but he knows his way around a ring. Dante Tatum not one to give up so easy, though. He continues to push. And look at Nelson Rude there under the bottom rope. That's really the safest place you can be in a battle royal, because remember, you have to be thrown over the top rope in order to be eliminated. Twist of fate. Oh, and Dante Tatum, no time to celebrate as he's taken out with a knee. Stomp to the quad. Nelson Rude, the biggest man in that ring right now. Dante Tatum, the smallest. That's not going to stop him. Pump handle, face buster. Here we go. Who's going to be number 9? Number 9 of the 20 superstars that will enter the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. Lance Romance of the Purge. Of course, a big night as Schmitty defends his global championship in the main event against Jacob Ziegler. Can the Purge earn a championship opportunity later on? Lance Romance now the biggest man as he goes right after Nelson Rude. Crack to the jaw by Dante, not showing any fear as he sizes up. Rude now teetering. Lance Romance just watching as Chris Diamond crawls away, waiting patiently. Lance Romance looks like he's about to explode at any given moment. I don't even know how you get muscles that thick. He's got muscles on his eyeballs. Swinging knee, though, leans him up against the ropes, and we all know, not a phenomenal place to be in a match type like this. Dante Tatum has Nelson Rude in trouble again. A headbutt. Oh, but Nelson Rude just absorbs it. 4 superstars in the ring. Number 10 coming out next. will be halfway through the playing field. Chris Diamond been in there the longest with 3 eliminations so far. And here we go. Number 10. Oh! It's Jordan Nicholson. The news broke not too long ago. The catalyst is here in CMV. Jordan Nicholson entering at number 20, guys, just as Chris Diamond was eliminated by Lance Romance. Jordan Nicholson always takes his time. He doesn't rush for anybody. Come on. But Jordan Nicholson arriving here in CMV. Looking for a big debut. Definitely number 10. Not a terrible number. We still have 10 more superstars to enter, and you got to imagine he who enters at 20 is going to have the best chances. There goes Dante Tatum, and you got to feel bad about that one. But I can't wait. Dante Tatum back. What's he going to accomplish this season? We'll just have to wait and see as Jordan Nicholson now tearing it up with Lance Romance in the corner, trying to take out the big boy. Nicholson sandwiched between Nelson Rude and Lance Romance here. Ooh, atomic drop, knee up the bum. And Nicholson wisely rolling under that bottom rope again. Safest place you can be in a battle royal type scenario. And Nelson Rude pounding his fists, stalking Lance Romance. What's he looking for here? Jumping cutter, laying out Romance. But remember, no pinfalls. The only way to eliminate someone is to toss them over that top rope, so what's Nicholson doing here? Nicholson! Oh, shit! Nicholson eliminating Nelson Rude, powerbombing him over the top rope to the outside. My God! And in the meantime, Adam Valentine entering at number 11. The self-proclaimed GOAT of CMV is here in the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. Elbow to the side of the head. Nicholson offering Adam Valentine a bit of teamwork here. It's going to pay off. Every man for himself, though. That partnership not lasting long at all. Now it seems like Romance and Valentine are sort of ganging up on Nicholson here in the corner. BG Nelson Rude looks okay as he limps to the back, but man, he's probably going to be feeling that in the morning. Nicholson trying to eliminate Romance. Doesn't see Valentine coming up from behind, though. Tiger suplex. As we await the arrival of number 12, guys. Vertical suplex turned into a hangman's neckbreaker, and Lance Romance trying to argue with Adam Valentine. Vintage scoop slam. Doesn't get much more old school than that. Here we go. The ring continuing to fill up with superstars. Only one can earn a shot at the championship of their choice later on tonight. Number 12, guys, going to be Christian Kai. The Natural, he calls himself, was a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match at Ascendance 8. And man, he's probably been rested up on the couch these last few weeks with a couple of ice packs. But he is back and looking to get this season underway. Lance Romance, Adam Valentine trying to eliminate each other. Uh-oh, Jordan Nicholson. I thought he was going to get a taste of his own medicine. Be powerbombed over the top rope. Like poor Nelson Rude. Kai off the ropes, single face breaker, and Nicholson gets cut open. Amalgamation of bodies here. That Christmas clash. Oh no, Christian Kai with probably the shortest amount of time spent in the ring so far. Eliminates himself, and Adam Valentine hanging on. And Nicholson can't believe it. He's a bit miffed. Blew his chances there. Nicholson, he's got to get off those ropes. Lance Romance coming in for the kill. Oh, spinning Michinoku driver. Romance is dominating that ring right now. Who's going to be coming out next? Oh, another debut. Johnny Farmer, guys, has signed with CMV. And he's coming to get him some here. And the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal going right after Jordan Nicholson. The two debutees going to try and one-up each other. Wait a minute. Wait! Oh! Johnny Farmer just freaking hucked Nicholson out of the ring. Really, in the purest sense of the word, Jordan Nicholson just got yeeted out. And there goes Farmer, not a second later, after eliminating Adam Valentine as well. Holy shit, Lance Romance has cleared the ring. And here comes number 14, John Reed, baby. John Reed, who of course we learned was under the mask of Zach the entire time. But at Ascendance, he was attacked backstage. Someone stole his mask. And that imposter is still running around. John Reed returning to his former self here in the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. But John Reed, we haven't seen the man himself in this form in over 2 years. But little did we know, all along, he was Zach Angel, the two-time Zero-G champion. But that wasn't him who beat Alistair Knox at Ascendance. He claims it was an imposter. And of course, that was made obvious when John Reed sent the fake Zach Angel running at the show of shows. Lance Romance is not taking it easy here on John Reed. Multiple running power slams. Johnny Farmer, though, what a debut. Came in, yeeted Jordan Nicholson, eliminated Adam Valentine, and then immediately eliminated himself. Gotta give that a bit of a clap. Reed with some power of his own on display, taking down the much larger Lance Romance, who's been in that ring for a while now, has himself a few eliminations, ruling the roost, if you will. And number 15, yes, injected into my veins, Jay Young is back. Leaving midway through last season, contemplating retirement, but Jay Young deciding that here in the new season, he's going to take another crack at it. Jay Young, one half of the last ever NGW Tag Team Champions, baby, returns and goes right after John Reed in the corner. Ooh, but powerbomb. Going to get that receipt rather quickly. Uh-oh. Are we going to get another yeet situation? No, John Reed a bit slicker as he drops down behind. Chop block to Jay Young, who looks phenomenal. Uh-oh. And John Reed instead going to be the one hitting the showers. Jay Young then going right after Lance Romance. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Dropped out of the corner with that alley-oop. Cannot not be impressed with Lance Romance and how he has performed so far in the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. I'm sure Schmitty, if he's watching, probably preparing for his Global Championship match against Ziegler in our main event, but if he is watching, has to be elated at how Lance Romance has torn through this Battle Royal so far. Here we go. Number 16 in the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. And it's Josh Wolf, guys. The former United States champion at Ascendance, losing to Jarek Lawson. Now going to make his way into the Battle Royal here, hoping to, begin a clean slate. Lance Romance eliminated, guys, by Jay Young, and Josh Wolf not giving him any time to celebrate. Romance, though, probably spent the most amount of time, in this match. And you can see he's feeling the effects, as now he takes the long walk to the back. Jay Young was ready for Josh Wolf, man. Goes for a forearm smash. Josh Wolf definitely left us on some eerie words after losing his United States Championship to Jarek Lawson at Ascendance. Said it was time to rethink his game plan and maybe move on to greener pastures. Perhaps those greener pastures include one of the 4 titles he'll be able to challenge for should he win this Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. Maybe he'll vie to challenge for the United States title, try and win it back. Jarek Lawson could have a short-lived reign. And Jay Young might have a short-lived opportunity here in the Battle Royal as Wolf eliminates him. Great to see Jay Young back, though. But who's going to step up to Wolf now? Oh! We see Jay Young, and now we see Johnny Respawn, the other half. Tag team champions. Respawn hasn't been seen, though, since the end of last season. The video game come to life. Gonna shoot his shot here against the veteran Josh Wolf. No punches pulled. Respawn swinging for the fences. Unfortunate that he missed Jay Young by like literally 10 seconds. It would have been nice to see those two side by side one more time. Johnny Respawn, though, knows it's every man for himself. Looks like maybe he's a bit starstruck. Those butterflies in the tummy. Like I said, it's been a year. These screaming fans in attendance definitely happy to see him back, but Josh Wolf is not. And Johnny Respawn has been eliminated. A short return, but maybe we'll see a reunion between Young. You never know. And number 18, guys, Brett Curtis. The other man who was involved in the Undisputable Heavyweight Championship match at Ascendance alongside Andrew Briggs, failing to win that title from Jason Spade. And Brett Curtis pulls down the top rope just as Josh Wolf thought he had him for sure. Curtis sends Wolf out with a thud. Number 19, guys, going to be Dave Turner. Brett Curtis is hoping that this is a new beginning. He came so close at Ascendance, man. So close to realizing his dream of finally winning the Undisputable Heavyweight Championship. And even though he beat Jason Spade in that street fight, when the lights were on bright, when it mattered most, Curtis couldn't get it done. But he is looking swole. He is looking tight in this new outfit. Entering at number 18. Definitely a great spot. Dave Turner at 19, though. On top of him like a monkey on a cupcake. We're just waiting for one more superstar, number 20. There goes Brett Curtis. His journey back to the top of the mountain is going to have to wait. Dave Turner now expecting the arrival of number 20. And it's going to be Pierre Thompson, the big dog, baby, drawing number 20. And after Pierre's failure to defeat Chris Diamond at Ascendance, you know he's fiending to get his hands on this opportunity at the championship of his choice here tonight. But he's got to get past Dave Turner. Just one more man. Dave Turner, much like Christian Kai we talked about earlier, probably still feeling the effects of the Money in the Bank ladder match at Ascendance. Some bangs and bruises, more than likely some stitches. Turner with an elbow. Ooh, nice drop toe hold. This is it, the final two, Dave Turner and Pierre Thompson. The winner can choose to either go after the International Championship held by Danger Cat, the United States Championship held by Jarek Lawson, the Zero G Championship held by Mystery Mask III, or the Anarchy Championship held by Xander Slate. Both men with their fingers on the trigger. Who can pull faster, though? Vertical suplex turned into a back suplex. tries to go for a scoop slam, but Thompson, the fresher, not by much though. Dave Turner did enter at number 19. What a battle royal this has been thus far though. Some great returns, some exciting debuts. It comes down to this though, CMV Hall of Famer Dave Turner, one of the biggest what-ifs in CMV history. Pierre Thompson, a man who many believe should have been world champion a long time ago, still has yet to hold the crown jewel here in CMV. And that might not be on the line here, but winning one of those championships will definitely take Pierre Thompson a step closer to perhaps finally capturing the undisputed heavyweight championship this season. And of course, Dave Turner came out of retirement, returned to CMV last season because he wanted one more run with the big gold, but unfortunately, not tonight. Pierre Thompson, baby, has earned himself a championship match of his choosing later on tonight. Big dubs for the primetime player, the big dog. Now the question is, will he go after the International Championship, the United States Championship, the Zero-G Championship he might be a bit too big for, or the Anarchy Championship, maybe pay a visit to his old rival, Xander Slate? Either way, we'll find out later on. A hellacious battle royal, though, indeed. And Pierre Thompson getting that number 20 spot. All but guaranteed himself the win, eliminating Dave Turner last. And so, shall we hear from the big dog? Which championship is he going to choose to go after? Suntan, this is your hint to make a tweet. What's up, Alvius? Just missed the Battle Royal, but definitely have plenty of time to kill before our main event, where, of course, Jacob Ziegler makes Schmitty for the CMV Global Championship. Maury, haven't you heard? I stepped up in the world. I now pay $8 a month for Lightstream, and I highly recommend it to anybody who does want to stream, is like me, though, and really cheap, and doesn't want to buy a $1,000 laptop and a $200 capture card. If you've got an Xbox One, do Lightstream. $8 a month, and you pretty much get all the effects of a capture card without having to dish out the dough. Definitely recommended. You know what, Nicholson? That's rude, but I will allow your comment. Well, hello, Hoxton, regardless of who you are. Nice to see you. Happy holidays, by the way, everybody. I said it in the chat as the stream was starting, but like to reiterate it. Whatever you may celebrate. Why does Suntan always have to take so goddamn long with everything he does? The snail. Pierre Thompson. It is a big decision, to be fair. I mean, 4 championships he can choose to go after. You got to give the man a minute, but only a minute. And here we go, guys. The tweet from Pierre Thompson says, "Now, who should I choose? Considering I am the big dog, how about let's end the reign of a certain cat?" Oh, Pierre Thompson versus Danger Cat, ladies and gentlemen. I am there for that, no doubt about it. So Pierre Thompson has chosen the International Championship, a title he has once held. In fact, it was the first championship he ever won here in CMV. And so he's looking to become actually a 3-time champion if he were to beat Danger Cat later on tonight. I'm definitely glad he didn't choose the 0G championship. I would feel really bad for Mystery Mask the Third. I hate the menu in this game. I got so used to 20, and now we're back to this, and I'm struggling with it a little bit. Even though 20s was a disaster, this one is not much better. The menu, I mean to choose superstars. With a passion. That's Mystery Mask the second, Maury. Okay, this is Mystery Mask the third. Okay, big difference, pal. Where's Mystery? All right. Shall we get this main card off the ground? What do y'all think? I think so. But before we do, guys, jump into our first of 4 triple threat qualifying matches here tonight. Once again, put together by yours truly. I mean, I don't like to brag or anything, but it was a pretty good idea. 12 superstars going to compete in 4 triple threat matches. The winners will advance to the championship scramble on the first episode of Supremacy this season next week to challenge Jason Spade for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. But before we get into that first qualifying match, guys, I've just received word that Jason Spade has arrived here at the arena. We're trying to get a camera on him right now. Of course, guys, Jason Spade is not scheduled to defend his Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. He's going to defend it on the first episode of Supremacy in the Championship Scramble, but of course, there's many reasons Spade could be here. 1, he wants to see which show he's going to be drafted to. 2, he wants to get a front row seat and see who is going to qualify for said Championship Scramble. Or 3, maybe he wants to be ringside for that main event. He wants to see Jacob Ziegler and Schmidt compete for the CMV Global Championship, because both Ziegler and Schmidt have had a lot to say about Jason Spade in recent weeks. So one way or another, Jason Spade could be looking to cause some mayhem here at Christmas Clash. Chatting it up with Sarasi, currently one of the men who will compete in those triple threat qualifiers. There's Shanaz Antoni and Joseph Santos doing a bit of a dance, as Spade also passed by Cameron Harris, another superstar who will be a part of the triple threat qualifiers, and Christian Kai, who was a part of that Naughty or Nice Battle Royal a bit earlier. It didn't last all that long, but now we know Jason Spade is here and in the arena tonight. So if I'm Ziegler or if I'm Schmitty, I'm probably going to have eyes in the back of my head. What do they have planned? Spade didn't really know what was going on. Shanaz Doni, great to see him back, by the way. Trying to teach Joseph Santos some moves, how to use those hips. Those hips don't lie, baby. But without further ado, regardless of what Jason Spade might have planned here tonight, it is time for our first triple threat qualifier, guys. During a live show a couple of weeks ago, I was announced as your new Supremacy General Manager, and I can't say how thrilled, how excited I am, how proud and honored to take the mantle to helm the ship and try and steer Supremacy into a brighter tomorrow. Make this a season to remember after the shitty GMs we've had as of late, Xander Slates. But one of my first acts as general manager, I wanted to see who really wanted a shot. So I laid out the gauntlet. I said, anybody in the back that has a claim to a shot at the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, come and lay it on me. And to my surprise, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, but 12 superstars came down to the ring or came up on the Titantron in the case of Cameron Cray and really gave me their all. Put it up on the board why they feel as though they deserve to be number one contender. And with so many choices, I decided to give them all a shot. And so tonight, all 12 who answered my open challenge will compete in these triple threat matches. The 4 winners will advance to the championship scramble on the first episode of Supremacy this season. And so our first going to feature George King, European champion Reese Matthews, guys, and Jared Leon. George King didn't have the best run of luck towards the end of last season, and really the entirety of last season wasn't phenomenal for George King. Of course, he won the European Championship, but his kingdom fell apart. His loyal knights turned on him. He eventually lost the European Championship. He won the International Championship, but then lost it just a couple of weeks later, and finally failed to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Lost to Pachimondo, who was the eventual winner. So George King wasn't even at Ascendance, guys, and that had to really stick in the craw of George King. So when he heard my open challenge, he knew he had to take the shot. A former undisputed champion in his own right, George King said, I main evented Ascendance 7. And I'll make sure that by the end of this season, I'm main eventing Ascendance 9. And yet another former undisputed World Heavyweight Championship heeded my call. None other than the current European champion, Reese Matthews, who has been accepting any and all challenges, man, and knocking them to the left and to the right. Reese Matthews, in only a couple of months, has defended that European Championship multiple times. But of course, Matthews always having his eyes on that undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. No longer is he a former undisputed champion. He wants to be known as a future undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. And a tweet here, guys, from Bloody Justice. He says, good luck, brother Leon. Make us proud, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Very well could. Bloody Justice has his own qualifier later on tonight. Maybe both members of the Justice family will make it to that championship scramble. And finally, the terrifying Jared Leon, who put his body through all types of torture in the Money in the Bank ladder match at Ascendance. Not one to stay down for long. A hard man to kill. Former NGW Tag Team Champion and Unified World Tag Team Champion. The Brothers Justice on the hunt tonight for World Championship gold. You don't really get a sense of holiday cheer when Jared Leon is around. He reminds me more of Krampus. Instead of a sack of toys, he brings that fucking sledgehammer slung over his shoulder. You can see George King and Reese Matthews dispersing. They don't want to be anywhere near this guy if they don't have to be. So here we go, our first of 4 triple threat qualifiers here tonight at Christmas Clash. George King, Reese Matthews, and Jared Leon, who will be the first to cement their spot in the championship scramble next week, the very first episode of Supremacy this season. Reese Matthews just going to hang out into the corner as George King and Jared Leon go right after each other. Not going to be able to do that for long, though. And as this is a triple threat, no countouts, no disqualifications. It is not elimination, though. First superstar to gain pinfall or submission in the ring will qualify for the championship scramble, and that's how it will be for every triple threat match here tonight. Knife edge chop leans Leon up against the ropes. Maybe a bit of teamwork here between Leon and Reese Matthews. Doesn't last long, though, as Jared Leon seems content to just keep doing the spider bow here in the corner. Knife edge chop. Overhand punch. And a big old Irish whip. Going to take out George King for now. It's not false count anywhere, though. Leon knows that. Back into the ring. Back suplex to Reese Matthews. Our next triple threat qualifier, guys, which will be on immediately after this one, going to feature Chris Adams, Cameron Cray, and Joseph Santos. Hopefully Santos can stop playing around with Shanaz Andoni and focus up. I wonder if they're still dancing back there. Big roar by Leon. Doesn't see George King coming up from behind. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Launched off of Brett's rope with that German suplex. Woo! Caught some serious airtime. George King can't decide who he wants to go for. Maybe a royal flush. Reese Matthews dropping down, though. Impaler DDT is how it's going to go. Nice dropkick, inadvertently taking out poor referee Poe. What did Poe ever do to you, Reese? George King looking around at the sea of fans here. I don't think George King is here at Christmas Clash to spread cheer. Here for his own selfish reasons. I'd say George King is definitely on the naughty list. Leon attempting some teamwork with Reese Matthews, but the European champion doesn't seem to want any of it. Once again, backing into the corner. Going to make him an easy target for Leon. Arms out wide, praying to the spider deities to give him the strength. Another back suplex turned into a bit of a tadpole splash. There goes Leon, incapacitated. Reese Matthews attempts a clothesline, drop toe hold though by George King. And that's exactly where he wants him. All the weight of George King across the back of Reese Matthews. Not going to tickle, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for Jared Leon. Belly to belly suplex stalled by King. Bit woozy is the husband of current CMV Women's Champion Joy Justice, who will be in action later on tonight, a part of that 8-women tag team match. Leading her team of Angelina Hawkins, Amber Reed, and Urena Frost against the team of Mae Felix, Lexi Moniz, Ashley Rain, and Danielle Davis. Shoulder claw of doom being applied by Leon. George King maybe down but not out. Big boot coming in trying to break up that camel clutch, and he does successfully. Nice evasion though by George King. Loving these red tights. I gotta be honest, red looks good on George King. Yeah. Short arm shoulder block. And these three, especially George King and Jared Leon, bruisers, love to use their fists. Definitely don't want to get into any sort of exchange with George King and Jared Leon that will benefit them in terms of their brawling aptitude. Reese Matthews having to contend with that. Definitely not afraid to mix it up hand to hand, but Reese Matthews benefiting from a more mat-based offense for sure. And there's the Uranagi by Jared Leon. George King face down. Reese Matthews trying to mount a comeback here, and it seems like he's got the support of the fans. Maybe of these three, the fan favorite. Spine buster. Are we going to get the pelvic thrust? There it is. Jared Leon desperately looking for some help in the corner. George King, not that help. Reese Matthews saying, bring it on. George King says, all right. Simply gut buster. Lateral press. 1, 2, 3, guys. And George King has qualified for the championship scramble just like that. Big time blow to the midsection of Reese Matthews. Sucks the air right up out of him, makes it impossible to kick out. And George King is the first of 4 to qualify for the championship scramble. What does Jason Spade think of that? There's the single knee gut buster, maybe better named rib cracker. And you can see Reese Matthews is out like a light. Who will join George King? We don't have to wait too long to find out. And our next qualifier immediately to follow, gonna pit Chris Adams, Cameron Cray, and Joseph Santos in the ring against one another. An amalgamation of personalities I have ever seen. The ego, the bravado of Chris Adams, the ruthlessness of Cameron Cray, and of course the fun-loving attitude of Joseph Santos, who definitely has to crack down. Santos and Sarasi coming off their loss to the Purge at Ascendance, but spirits are high for the Bronection. They're making sure to be positive, and of course, it was Sarasi who originally came out to tell me that Santos should get the shot, and then Santos came out and told me that Sarasi should get the shot, so maybe they both will. Sarasi a part of his own qualifier later on tonight. Santos will be getting some pointers besides dancing tips from Shanaz Andoni earlier tonight. Excuse me. Taking a quick drink of my H2O. From one triple threat to another. Both Chris Adams and Cameron Cray haven't been seen since the season before last. Adams coming out telling me, you don't need one of these lackluster talents like Bloody Justice or Joseph Santos. You need a star like me. Adams, of course, a multi-time unmatched world champion. Isaac Richardson not by his side, which is definitely an odd sight because usually Isaac Richardson is glued to Chris Adams, but he's going to stay in the back for this qualifier. And then there is the East End villain, Cameron Cray. Of course, a former member of Percy Simmons' gang a couple of seasons ago, along with Jamal Sedana. Cray returns as his own man. Didn't even have the decency to come out to the ring and talk to me face to face. Instead, sent me a message on the Titantron. But Cray is looking to drag some bodies to the bottom of the Thames here at Christmas Clash. And maybe settle some old scores with Jason Spade. He was being safe. I do have Corona, so maybe that was a good idea on his part. I should probably tell the other 11 guys who were in the ring with me, but And finally, to round out this triple threat, one half of the Bro Nation, Joseph Santos, the man who simply can't be dimmed, always in a good mood, and hoping that there's a gift waiting under the tree for him and Sarasi in the form of a championship opportunity. Even though the loss set a sentence to the Purge to Tenra and Lance Romance stung, Santos and Sarasi dusted themselves off and are looking to get back up on the horse. You got to admire the fact that Sarasi wanted to earn the shot for Santos, and Santos wanted to earn the shot for Sarasi. Really speaks to the friendship that has quickly formed between the two. But Santos is on his own here in this triple threat, and he is against two ruthless competitors who aren't going to give him an easy walk through the park. Chris Adams, the movie star, Cameron Cray, the villain, and Joseph Santos, the happy-go-lucky one. Here we go. Who's going to join George King, Jason Spade, and two others in 1 week's time on the first episode of Supremacy? For a shot at the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, Cameron Cray trying to knock himself awake, headbutting that top turnbuckle, turns around into a Northern Light suplex. Santos kicking things off with a bang. Fireman's carry, quickly dropping Cray overhead as Adams argues with some fans in the front row, saying his movies suck. Again, standard triple threat match, first fall to a finish. Pinfall or submission in the ring, no countouts, no disqualifications. Cameron Cray just beating Santos while he's down. Now taking Adams into, oh, a Falcon Arrow, quickly transitioned into a cross armbar. Remember, man, Cameron Cray, a brutal submission specialist. One cannot ignore what he calls the bottom of the Thames, that recliner cross-face chicken wing. Nice enziguri. Down goes Cray, but quickly escapes to the outside. Ooh, in the in and out game, who's faster? Cray lying in wait, both men miss a punch. Irish whip now and on the rebound. Cameron Cray doesn't have any fans. He has only people who fear him. Float over off the snap, vertical, but Adams tenacious in breaking up the pin there. Now on the apron, taking him back in. rather unceremoniously. Belly to belly gets stalled. A headbutt gonna rock Adams, giving him just enough time to close the distance. Santos waiting in the wings very patiently. And a drop kick to the lower back sends Craig tumbling out of the corner. Quick pin by Santos while Adams is down, but the pretty boy not going to let that pass him by, and just throwing Santos to the outside like trash. I think quickly remembering that there's no false count anywhere. He's got to get Santos back into the ring if he wants to win this match. I can't believe you just said that, Chrissy, and I'll never forgive you. Chris Adams talking some smack to Santos while Cameron Cray works on him. Again, every man for himself, but never shy away from some momentary teamwork. Benefits all parties, except for the guy who's getting ganged up on, of course. Collar double tie-up. Adams gets the better of Cray there, and a boot to the face. Goes for a big boot. Duck, though. Oh! And Adams walked right into those forearm smashes. Inverted overdrive. A maneuver often used by Chris Adams throughout his CMV career. But of course, what he's really looking for is that real guy kick. Or maybe a half Boston Crab. Middle of the ring, Poe in position. Will Cameron Cray be the one tapping out here tonight at Christmas Clash? Cameron Cray gonna take a breather, why not? Let Santos beat the hell out of Chris Adams a little bit. Cray perhaps not too happy about the way this match has been going so far. Chrissy, I wish you still looked into my eyes that way. Forearm smash, evaded, a super kick to the midsection, and this could be Santos' chance, or it could be Trey's. Big bicycle knee by the East End villain, hooks the leg, he could have it. 1, 2, no. Keeping his eyes on the prize, though, as is Santos, Florida flatliner. Quickly evaded by Cameron Cray. Look at this combination he's pulling out now. Forearm smashes, chops. Didn't see Adams, though. And there's the real guy kick. Real guy kick by Chris Adams. 1, 2, 3. Chris Adams falling into position and picks up the win. Chris Adams qualifies for the championship scramble. Big time real guy kick coming out of nowhere, and Adams falling into the pin. Not even consciously making the decision, just out of instinct. And Cameron Cray, of course, holding his knee. Hopefully that's not a sign of some serious injury, but nonetheless, Chris Adams joins George King. Still 2 more superstars to qualify here tonight. And a little crotch chop for all those female fans in attendance. Unfortunate for Santos, but perhaps the connection still has a chance. Can Sarasi earn his opportunity later on tonight? Only time will tell. As up next, guys, it is the International Championship match. Pierre Thompson, the winner of the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal at the top of the show, has selected Danger Cat to be the champion he challenges. And so it shall be. The Big Dog versus El Gato, baby. And it will be Danger Cat representing the International Championship here, as of course he and Golden Cat are technically International Champion together. They won the title fused as one at Ascendance, beating D'Angelo Prince. Will it be a short-lived reign, though? Pierre Thompson, a former two-time international champion. Like I said, the international title is the first belt he won here in CMV years and years and years ago. Are those the words of Golden Cat? Well, I'd like to say that Danger Cat has the advantage of being nice and fresh, but honestly, Pierre Thompson didn't really do all that much. He entered at number 20 and only had to eliminate Dave Turner to win. So virtually, we're looking at a fresh matchup here. And Pierre Thompson has the advantage as the bigger, the stronger, the tougher. And those. Will Christmas come early for Pierre Thompson? Yes, I missed that entrance. Pierre Thompson has a way of getting under your skin. And he says this season is going to be his. Ascendance was a misstep, but he looked great in the Battle Royal. And he's got a massive opportunity before him right here, right now. Will this finally be the season of Pierre Thompson? The big dog out here tonight to chase a cat out of his yard. And he is looking amped as hell to do just that. Danger Cat. Taking his time. Probably finishing up some taxes or something. And there he is, co-holder of the CMV International Championship. Danger Cat representing the belt here at Christmas Clash. As Golden Cat probably in catering, if I had to guess. One has to remember that in order to win the International Championship, Danger Cat and Golden Cat had to fuse together as one, work as a single entity to overthrow D'Angelo Prince. Now apart, can they keep the title? That's the question that'll be answered here at Christmas Clash. So here we go. The National Championship. Certainly snapped the actual championship in two, so while we get a replacement made, they have to use this certainly lifelike replica. Can't be walking around with half the championship. There he is. The big dog, the prime-time player. Bringing his it factor to Christmas Clash. Clenching his fist. He's like a rabid dog, man, on a leash, ready to be let loose so he can snap that kitty's neck. Danger Cat. Crouched in the corner, ready to spring to life. Golden Cat undoubtedly not far as he watches and supports his BFF and co-champion. Pierre Thompson, Danger Cat for the International Championship here at Christmas Clash. Referee Poe rings the bell, and Pierre gets the first hit with a swinging neck breaker. And again, it's that power, that strength, that brutish offense that's going to benefit Pierre Thompson. See, early on here, he's already getting a lid on Danger Cat, and if that continues, this match is not going to last very long. Danger Cat has to use that lightning fast movement of his, those reflexes that are unparalleled, to try and get around Pierre Thompson, find some sort of way to topple him, keep him grounded, if you ask me anyway. What do I know? Snap vertical suplex by the challenger. And a big old kick to the back to follow through. European uppercut going to create some distance between these two. But walks around. Oh! Danger Cat clawing the eyes. Meow. Gotta watch, though. Of course, as champion, with the champion's advantage, Danger Cat can retain by countout or disqualification. Super kick through the leg straight to the face of Pierre Thompson. That was a compromising position. Pierre Thompson knows he must win by pinfall or submission in the ring to leave Christmas Clash and celebrate the holidays as international champion. Punch in the midsection, punching Pierre over in pain. Just enough time for Danger Cat to throw him into the corner. Full steam ahead, just hucking his entire person at Pierre. Jawbreaker putting some distance between these two, and the distance is all Danger Cat needs. Trained in the craft of lucha. Oh, the very last thing you want to do is put space between you and Danger Cat if he's your opponent. Pierre definitely wants to keep Danger Cat close. Deadlift, sit out, gut wrench, power bomb, baby. Only gets a 1 count. Look how Pierre Thompson keeps the damage. Making sure he doesn't give Danger Cat a second to breathe. No room to wiggle. Oh, and dropped face first to that top rope. But Danger Cat quickly pushing Pierre away. He's got a hold of that hand. Monkey flip by El Gato. Remember that Danger Cat was a singles competitor long before Golden Cat came along, and Los Fueros Fatales were formed in NGW. Danger Cat, one of the top talents. Probably why he was chosen to defend the championship here between he and Golden Cat. They probably decided, you've got more experience as a singles competitor. Or maybe they just did rock, paper, scissors. Who knows? Another deadlift, sit out, gut wrench, power bomb. 1, 2, gets a 2 count that time. Still no 3 though for the big dog, who doesn't seem to be taking Danger Cat very seriously, and that is a mistake. A mistake that Pierre Thompson cannot afford to make. Oh, big old kick to the chest. Dragged by the arm. Punt kicks. 1, 2, 3 in succession. Irish whipping out of the corner. Danger Cat not taking his foot off the pedal. Once again, using himself like a catapult. Oh! Head scissors and the dab. Pierre Thompson was definitely a hater. Knife edge chops in the midsection, not something you see too often. And a spinning sidewalk slam by Danger Cat. Bringing out the power moves here. Tries to go low. Thompson says enough of that business. Catches him with the gut wrench. Jawbreaker. There's that distance we keep talking about. Calf kick though. Pierre says, get that shit out of here. Another belly-to-belly suplex, just about putting Danger Cat through the canvas. Covers now to win the International Championship. Only a 2 count. Knee to the face. Pierre Thompson, rough, rugged, and raw with the play of the day. Danger Cat knowing he's slipping into the deep end, head going under the water. He has to take one last big breath, one last ditch effort. And the kitty is looking to pounce, cutting off Pierre Thompson to retain the International Championship. 1, 2, no! Danger Cat can hardly believe it. He thought for sure he was in the safe zone. With Pierre Thompson hurting though, Danger Cat's got to keep the pressure on. Backing into the corner, and we know what comes next. Pierre Thompson, he's got to wake up, and he does, countering the front flip DDT right into the highlight. 1, 2, 3. Pierre Thompson is once again international champion. Just like that. Season's greetings by Pierre Thompson, stopping Danger Cat dead in his tracks with the highlight. Couldn't ask for a better start to the season. Pierre Thompson winning the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal, defeating Danger Cat to become a 3-time Pierre Thompson not interested in post courtesies. Pierre Thompson makes himself a major player in the new season. And before we continue Christmas Clash, guys, with our next triple threat qualifier pitting Senator Shay Hoxton, Patch Mondo, and Billy Justice against one another, quick bathroom break, water. You do the same if you need to. We will be RB in only a couple of minutes. All right, we are back. And we return a tweet from Jared Leon, guys. He says, I may have lost, but the family is behind you, Elder Justice. Bring us the holiday cheer by getting us a step closer to world gold. Yes, Bloody Justice still has an opportunity to keep the Justice family in the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship picture. Coming up next. Already tonight here at Christmas Clash, George King and Chris Adams have qualified for the championship scramble match that takes place next week on the first episode of Supremacy this season. And we know that Jason Spade is here in the building, probably keeping a close eye on these qualifiers, and especially this man, Senator Shay Hoxton. Of course, one half of the Unified World Tag Team Champions with Xander Slate. Hoxton and Spade, we all know, have history that goes back even before all the wars they've had here at CMV. And Hoxton still looks back at DEF CON as a fluke. And now he looks to prove that. He's got to get past Mr. Money in the Bank, Patch Mondo, and Bloody Justice to do so, though. Splitting his time between the ring and being Senator of Nevada. Yes, you are hearing that correctly. Winning the popular vote. Over 60%. Shay Hoxton now in office. More pull than ever before. And certainly some interesting digs to go along with his new position. Should we all salute? Put our hands over our hearts? I am, are you? I'm a real American. Respect democracy. And a tweet here, guys, from Cam Harris says, hashtag not my senator. Of course, Harris, who's from Nevada, had some words to say to Hoxton during the open challenge a couple of weeks ago. Definitely interesting to see Mr. Money in the Bank with a World Championship opportunity here. Patch Mondo, who came out of nowhere towards the end of last season. We thought he was going to be a flash in the pan. He had a couple of matches against Schmitty and Xander Slate. He lost, but then all of a sudden, he beat Bloody Justice. He beat George King to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then he won the Money in the Bank ladder match, now with an opportunity to cash in anytime, anywhere for a World Championship match. But tonight, he doesn't have to worry about that. He can earn an opportunity the good old-fashioned way. And finally, a man scorned. Bloody Justice not even competing at Ascendance 8, guys, and that was a real stab to the heart of Bloody Justice. Of course, he failed to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match, being defeated by his own brother-in-law, Jared Leon. No hard feelings, I'm sure. Now Bloody Justice says the wait is over. He's done taking a backseat. This season will be his, whether he has to take it by force or not. We saw his brother-in-law, Jared Leon, unable to qualify earlier tonight in his own triple threat. Can Bloody Justice keep the male contingent of the Justice family in the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship picture? Of course, his sister in action later on tonight, the women's champion, Joy Justice, leading her team into battle against Team Danielle Davis. What up, Damien? And here we go, our second to last triple threat qualifier, who joins George King, Chris Adams, and Jason Spade, along with one other. yet to be determined. Later on, Cameron Harris, Sarossi, and Hayden do battle in the final qualifier. Hoxton and Justice, of course, who go way back, have a lot of history. Gonna get things started while Pat's Mondo kicks back in the corner. We've seen that strategy utilized a few times here tonight. You are a little bit late, Damien. That's okay. We still have plenty to look forward to, including our main event, where Jacob Ziegler takes on Schmitty for the CMV Global Championship. First time ever encounter between those two. Definitely going to be one to watch. And Pachmondo again kind of just patiently waiting for his turn as Bloody Justice rearranges the face of our senator, utilizing that top turnbuckle to do so. Not the face. I mean, come on. That's the face of Nevada. Double boots to the chest. Hoxton, the craftiest, most underhanded, maybe dirtiest player in CMV today. Perhaps only rivaled by his tag team partner, the OG Dirty Heel, Xander Slate. Bloody Justice, a very well-rounded competitor. Definitely, I think I'd give him the edge when it comes to who's the strongest of these three. Pachmondo is really still largely unknown to myself in the CMV universe. This is only, right here at Christmas Clash, maybe his 7th CMV match. But he is on a hell of a winning streak right now. Eccentric is this young man from the Czech Republic, making a history. He's like a hero in his hometown now. Ooh, nice rock bottom by Hoxton to reverse Mondo's attempted maneuver there. That would be the way to do it. If he ever loses the championship, just immediately cash in Money in the Bank. German suplex by Justice as Hoxton looks up at the lights. Back into the ring, though, quickly, or maybe not so quickly, taking his time, letting his two opponents beat each other up a little bit. Ooh, Justice! Oh, I thought he was going for a Tequila Sunrise, a sort of modified Tequila Sunrise, maybe a half Tequila Sunrise. Hoxton's just watching, doesn't seem all that concerned. I guess has faith in Mr. Mondo. Hoxton pushing Justice off from there in the corner. Nice drop toe hold. No countouts, no disqualifications. A haven for someone like Hoxton. Big kick to the lower back. Of course, a triple threat match is what he failed to win back at DEF CON last season to become undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. Not going to let another opportunity like that pass him by. Hoxton is in the prime of his life right now. Maybe that makes him more dangerous. Maybe that makes him less dangerous because he's so preoccupied. Oh, Hoxton! Hell yeah! He got cornered but didn't let that stop him. Freaking springboard tornado DDT, and now on the hunt, stalking Mondo, looking for a 21. But Mondo is ready for it. Justice arguing with the CMV universe about something, I don't know what. Hoxton, it's kind of sore to admit, but looks good, competing good, life is good. Oh, but maybe not for long. Forward Russian leg sweep by Patchy, shoots the half, hooks the leg. 1, 2, oh, but Justice with a millisecond to spare makes the save. Mondo not happy about it. A couple of rebounds, I guess just running the ropes a little bit. Mondo with his pick of the litter right now. Both Hoxton and Justice down. Hoxton has not moved a muscle since that forward Russian leg sweep. I'm a bit worried. There we go. Just in time too, breaking up that pin. Back into a hip toss. And Hoxton with a curtsy. Proud of every single thing he does. Hoxton gets up in the morning and pats himself on the back. Flying forearm, inverted atomic drop, scoop slam. It's all coming together nicely for Shay Hoxton, who makes the cover. 1, 2. Justice out though just before 3. And here comes the choke slam by our proud senator. 1, 2. But the 3 continues to elude one half of the Unified World Tag Team Champions. Now busted open off a surprise elbow and squashed in the corner like a bug with that clothesline. Love getting the trickle from the forehead of Hoxton now, and Patch Mondo not backing down. Not at the count of 1, a desperation pin by Hoxton. Ooh, kicking Justice right in the freaking pec. Oh, we've seen this before from Justice, looking for that snap Samoan drop, but Hoxton's got something else for him. 21, 21, 21 on the table. Hoxton has nothing left though. Reeling Patch in for a DDT. Last second counter for Mondo. Sit out Uranagi. Does Patch have it? 1, 2, 3. Patch Mondo. Unbelievable. This kid is quickly becoming one of the top stars here in CMV. In just a couple of months, Mr. Money in the Bank has made his way into the championship scramble. Unprecedented. Someone come get they man. Patch Mondo, ladies and gentlemen, joining George King and Chris Adams, along with one more still to qualify. Will it be Cameron Harris, Sarasi, or Hayden? We find out later on. Who can stop Patch Mondo? Can't believe I'm saying that. Event. Plenty to get to, Grizzly. Don't worry your pretty little head. Including this match coming up next, guys. Very excited as we get not 1, not 2, but 3 debuts of the women's division. Joy Justice and her team, consisting of hardcore champion Angelina Hawkins, Amber Reed, and Urena Frost, take on Danielle Davis and her team of May Felix, Lexi Moniz, and Ashley Rain. So we're going to get to see what Frost, Felix, and Moniz bring to the table here in CMV. Of course, Moniz, I am all too excited for. It's been a long time coming for arriving here in CMV. And this is a dream team, if you ask me. May Felix, Lexi Moniz, Ashley Rain is back. We haven't seen her in a couple of months since she lost in the finals of the Into the Ring tournament to Joy Justice at Purgatory. And then, of course, Joy Justice went on to Ascendance to beat Danielle Davis to become the new women's champion. But Danielle Davis still has some scores to settle, that's for sure. I mean, Joy Justice and her championship win at the Show of Shows was simply, you couldn't see it coming. Danielle Davis gave everything. Hit her with the Lion Salt, the Globo. Joy Justice got up and one choke slam. All it took, one choke slam, became the new women's champion. Davis has her rematch clause, and you can bet she's looking to cash it in sooner rather than. But tonight, she's going to lead her gals into battle. I would love that, but unfortunately that's not true. Joy Justice has definitely assembled a hell of a team in the form of women's hardcore champion Angelina Hawkins, Amber Reed, and newcomer Urena Frost. And here she comes, arriving for the first time as CMV Women's Champion, the Queen of the Ring, the Queen of the Spiders, the matriarch of the Justice family. Long time coming for Joy Justice, who's competed in the women's division here in CMV for years. She was around when Ferocity was still a thing, NGW, and of course Crossfire, but it wasn't until the last couple months leading up to Ascendance that Joy Justice really exploded into her own, coming out of left field, man, to win the Queen of the Ring tournament. And then nobody could have expected one choke slam to put down Danielle Davis. But indeed it did. And now the women's division has got a stranglehold on it. Menacing, haunting, chill-inducing. And you can really say that about a lot of the Justice family. And it hasn't been a great night so far for the Justice family, as both Jared Leon and Bloody Justice failed to win their respective qualifiers. Can Joy cap it off with a big win for herself and the boys. And Joy Justice nabbing the CMV Women's Hardcore Champion to be a part of her team here tonight. A successful defense at Ascendance. Angelina Hawkins not only beating Riley Van Wilson, but putting Wilson back on the shelf with a knee injury. Really bringing the word hardcore to a whole nother level. Angelina Hawkins and Joy Justice might be friendly here tonight, but all women have their eyes on either that championship or the one that Joy Justice holds. These two joined by the self-proclaimed ace of the women's division here in CMV, Amber Reed, who definitely had an interesting night at Ascendance 8. She was competing against Janet Tour on the pre-show and was attacked by Nia Jax, of all people. Certainly an oh my god moment of the year. Amber Reed got to be watching over her shoulder. Doesn't want to have Nia trying to pull a stunt like that again. And Amber Reed has definitely been on the precipice of becoming champion multiple times since debuting here in CMV. Her and Ashley Rain going to continue their blood feud here in this tag team match. Looking like a stone cold killer. Janet Tor. Janet space Torre. Come on, Albus. Shame on you. And last but not least, guys, for Team Joy Justice, our very first look at Urena Frost, bringing her cold touch to the women's division. Goosebumps up and down the arms and legs of the CMV universe here in attendance as Frost makes her first venture down the ramp here in CMV. And there's Team Joy Justice, the women's champion herself, women's hardcore champion Angelina Hawkins, Amber Reed, and Urena Frost. But Danielle Davis has compiled just about as good, if not better, a team. Including a name that many probably recognize. Mayday Felix has finally made it to where the big girls play. Look at the adjective. Couldn't be more excited to see May Felix and what she's got for us here in CMV. And when I say a long time coming for this next gal, it is a long time coming. Lexi Moniz has been on the edge of coming to CMV for a while now, but finally, one of, if not the greatest female competitors in the history of this sport. Lexi Moniz is here in CMV, finally looking to leave her mark. Worldwide, Lexi Moniz, a 19-time champion. It says so on her shirt, just look. Looking to make it 20 and perhaps even more as she brings the reckoning here to the women's division. I'll tell you what, She's definitely making use of that pyro budget that was put into her contract. I'm excited though. Happy to have pyro back. More ripped than I could ever dream to be. Look at those abs. Those are cutting board abs right there. And of course, returning to CMV after what was, admittedly, let's be honest here, a lackluster season for Ashley Rain. And made even worse when she lost in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament to Joy Justice at Purgatory. Ashley Rain took a step back. She took a little bit of a break. A couple of months on the shelf, but now she returns. And the small but mighty one ain't gonna take no prisoners this time. Look how elated she is to be stepping out onto a CMV stage once more. We missed you, Ashley. And of course, couldn't be happier to come and assist her longtime friend, Danielle Davis, and this endeavor to get back at Joy Justice. And last, but most certainly not least, a woman who scratched and clawed her way to the top of the mountain last season and stayed up there with an ironclad grip on the Women's Championship for months. But when Ascendance came around, whether or not she underestimated Joy Justice or what, failed to defend her championship and now must start the climb once again. But if there's anyone that can do it, it is Danielle Davis. It's time to glow, baby. Danielle Davis saying that Joy Justice just keeping that championship a little bit warm for her, because she has plans to cash in her rematch clause sooner rather than later. This is just standard, definitely not 2 out of 3 falls. Never again. How dare you even joke about that, Hostin? Bringing back these haunting memories. 8-woman tag, first fall to a finish. Getting our first look at a few names here making their debut. Yeah, we're already 2 hours in, so I figured maybe save elimination for another time. And of course, we've still got plenty to look forward to. Our final triple threat qualifier, Cameron Harris, Sarasi and Hayden, and then our main event, Jacob Ziegler and Schmitty for the CMB Global Championship, guys, as Joy Justice starts things off for her team against May Felix, and you can see the size difference there almost immediately. Swinging May out for a single knee gutbuster. It wasn't an 8-person, it was a 6-person 2 out of 3 falls match. There's a command for it. I don't remember what it is. I think it's 2 out of 3 falls. No, I don't remember what the command is. It's best we forget anyway, because that was the Trios Championships in general were a mistake that I'd really just like to forget about. Here comes Lexi Moniz, the 2 newcomers working together, as Lexi immediately turns to Arena Frost to show off those washboard abs, baby. Woo! Joy Justice towering over every other woman in this match, even her own teammates. Sending Lexi into the corner. Looking for a tag of her own, but Moniz making sure to protect herself. Catches the kick. Nice cap. Right across the jawline of Lexi. Makes the tag to the women's hardcore champion, Angelina Hawkins. Goes right after those legs, immediately trying to soften up Lexi for the Indian deathlock. Well, you can see it there on the apron. I mean, Danielle Davis and Ashley Rain can barely see over the top rope. That hasn't stopped them from becoming two of the biggest superstars that CMV has seen in recent years. Oh, tag into the team leader. Going for an enziguri. Got it on the second try. Missed that basement dropkick, though. There's a reason that Ashley Rain calls herself the small but mighty one. She might be small, but that doesn't mean she can't kick some rear end. As a former women's champion herself. See Ashley Rain and Mae Felix there trying to cheer Danielle Davis on as she was trapped in that figure four head scissors. Couple of elbows to the midsection, stopping Angelina before she can make it over to her corner. Not a place you want to be, as we say, a bad part of town. Nice combination by the women's champion. Refusing to allow Hawkins to get to her feet. Kick directly to the face. We've seen this before from Danielle Davis. Cartwheel popped up into a moonsault. Quickly goes for the cover. Maybe gonna make this an easy night for her team, but no, not such luck. I don't know what that means, Rainbow, but what's up? They do, y'all. The game can't connect. I don't know what that means, bro. Head scissors takedown by Danielle Davis. Dangerous even from her back. Oh, and goes under Angelina Hawkins, who tried for a dropkick, rare for the women's hardcore champion. Oh, and there's that lethal back elbow Danielle Davis has been using for the past season. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. I guess that's true, Grizzly. I'm just dreaming. Single knee face breaker. Toppling Hawkins, who desperately turns, trying to make a tag to her team. Has to escape the ring. Danielle making the mistake of turning her back. And a tag to Amber Reed now, the Predator, the ace of the women's division. Tries for a stop, but Davis gets out of the way. Watch out, Joy Justice bumped off the apron. Tries for a sliding shin strike, but Amber Reed says nah. Instead, we get some Dr. Teeth. Jaw to the knee. Nothing pretty about it. And Amber Reed, who has been known to utilize a cross armbar every now and then, trying to begin preparation, if you will, on the former women's champion. Ooh, big drop kick in the corner. And not just one, but 2. Amber Reed going a million miles a minute here. She beats her chest, trying to stake her claim, mark her territory, if you will. Lifting reverse DDT. Doesn't try for the cover, though. Instead, keeping the pressure on. Davis trying for the Claymore. Vintage Amber Reed. Danielle Davis gets out of the way. Team captain right now in big trouble. She's got to make a tag. What is this? Grabbing Danielle by the hair. Modified crossface with a camel clutch edition. Gets out of it, though, with some well-placed elbows. Another high kick in the corner is thwarted. She got some serious height on that Hurricane Rana. Amber Reed turns the pin around on her, though. It might try to steal it, but only a 2 count. There's that back elbow again, rearing its ugly head. But Danielle Davis makes the wise decision to tag Lexi. The 19-time champion. Hoping to catch Amber Reed off guard here with this small package, but only a 2 count. Side control, punches in bunches. Closed fist, trying to rip right through that head. Moniz now in a front headlock. Against the ropes. Oh, decapitation for Amber Reed. I don't think that's what she asked for Christmas. Pants versus shorts. I'm a short guy. What a kick! Amber Reed almost got turned inside out. She was about to do a backflip there for a minute, and now look at this modified camel clutch as she bends Reed's leg, her foot touching the back of her head. The human body simply not meant to bend that way, but luckily Amber Reed escapes before she's snapped in half. Now stalking her prey. Joy Justice might want to get out of the way. I guess not. Oh, plancha! All of her weight right down across the chest of Lexi Moniz, and these fans chanting, "This is awesome." Back into the ring, knowing that Lexi is down and out right now. Going for the killing blow, but took too much time, and the veteran of the ring, with a knee to the jaw, gives herself just enough room. Spinning heel kick. Caught in the nick of time, and now we know what's coming from Amber Reed. Tries to go for the complete shot. Lexi sidesteps it and strikes a pose. Salt to the wound. That might cost her, though. Some more drop kicks saying what up to Team Danielle Davis. Amber Reed taking exception to Lexi making fun of her there. Tag to Angelina Hawkins. We've yet to see Urena Frost. She's asking for a tag, but maybe Team Joy Justice not trusting the rookie. But then again, why would you pick her to be on your team if that's the case? Perhaps trying to use her as a contingent, an emergency plan. Lexi trying to catch those kicks, not having much luck. And back to work on the legs. Angelina Hawkins definitely setting up for that Indian deathlock. Goes for a pin now, only gets a 2 count. DDT meanwhile to Ashley Rain. Like I said, blood feud still boiling between Reed and Rain. Oh, another hellacious kick by Lexi Moniz. Instead of going for the pin, though, lets out a roar. She's excited to be here, and I'm excited to have her. We're all excited. Out of the ring was Lexi, though. And Angelina Hawkins mean-mugging Ashley Rain back out onto the apron like, don't even try it. But here comes Ashley Rain looking to help out her partner. Second guesses herself, though. Doesn't want to risk a disqualification of any kind. Single leg takedown. Moniz has got to start defending herself. The damage done to her knees. It's adding up. And if Hawkins manages to slap on that deathlock, it's going to be time to tap out. Moniz finding her footing. Quickly sucked back in, though. Front headlock. Hawkins barely able to stand. Right about now, I'd say a tag is the way to go if you're Lexi. Full steam ahead. It misses, though. Took too much time. Elbow to the knee. Always prepping. Is the women's hardcore champion. Tag back to Amber Reed. And look at these two working together. An assisted cross body. And I think I know what Amber Reed's going to try for here. Referee Poe does not see her feet on that middle rope, but luckily Lexi Moniz knows a way around it. The leverage not enough to keep her down. No way, Jose, says Moniz to that drop kick in the corner. Drop toe hold, though, has her left out to dry. backflip by Amber Reed, showing off her athleticism, and quickly into a victory roll. Might be able to steal it here, guys. Might be able to steal it, but Lexi says, not so fast. Not going to do me dirty like that. Uh-oh. All the damage that was done to the legs of Moniz. Oh, she's going for that crossface again. Danielle Davis thinking about breaking it up, but trusting Lexi to get the job done on her own. Out onto the apron. You're dead, says Amber Reed. Try me, says Lexi. Kick to the midsection. She missed the spinning heel hook again. It went right over Amber's head. Miscalculation on the part of Lexi. Hot tag to Angelina Hawkins. Kitchen sinks not keeping Lexi down. 3 of them finally enough. One tough SOB is Lexi Moniz. Angelina Hawkins said just about enough. Lexi now just tossing Angelina Hawkins into the corner. And does she finally, on the 3rd attempt, have what it takes to connect with this spinning heel hook? There it is! Finally on the money, bringing the ropes with her. 1, 2, 3, and Lexi Moniz gets the dub for her team here at Christmas Clash. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Yarina Frost compete at all, nor Ashley Rain for her team. This was really a 6-woman tag team match with like managers, but nonetheless, Lexi Moniz on the 3rd attempt connecting with that brutal spinning heel hook. I still love that reversal. That was amazing. What an effort from Team Danielle Davis. Has to feel good for the former women's champion. Welcome to CMV, May Felix and Lexi Moniz. Big things in their future. Yeah, Yarina Frost got to be pissed right now. Her team not trusting her, I guess, as the fresh-faced rookie. She'll make them pay, something tells me. But it is now time for our co-main event, lads and gents. Our final triple threat qualifier. So far here tonight, George King, Chris Adams, and Patch Mondo have made it to the championship scramble match that will take place next week on the first episode of Supremacy Season 4 Jason Spade's Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Who will be the 4th and final challenger? Cameron Harris, Sarasi, or Hayden? Of course, still to come in our event, Jacob Ziegler challenging Schmitty for the CMV Global Championship. I am so hyped for this match. Honestly, when I made it, I was giggling on the inside. I was jumping up and down when I got backstage, just thinking about the potential of this match right here. 3 of the all-time greats in the ring about to tear it up for the opportunity to compete in that championship scramble. And of course, for Sarasi, we know his tag team partner, the other half of the connection, Joseph Santos, not so lucky in his endeavor to make the scramble. But Sarasi still has the chance, still has the opportunity. We saw him chatting it up with Jason Spade earlier tonight when Spade arrived to the arena. What they said, one cannot be sure. And still, why Jason Spade is here, one cannot be sure. But I'm sure all answers will come to light by the end of the show. And there he is, the Sin City Savior, Cam Harris, a former Rising Star champion and NGW World Champion, disappeared for the last year, but reappeared when I issued the open challenge, saying it's time for Cam to make it to the top where he belongs. And I'm sure he's happy that Shay Hoxton was unable to qualify. Those two having some real beef as of late on Twitter. Cam Harris not excited about Hoxton being elected as senator of Nevada. And here comes a boy named Sarasi, who originally came to the ring to pitch meet Joseph Santos as the rightful #1 contender. Selfless to his very core is Sarasi, but then, of course, Santos came out to tell me, no, it should be Sarasi. I decided to give them both an opportunity. Former Fusion Tag Team Champion Sarasi coming back to CMV after, of course, being under the influence of Tailcoat Val, rescued by the coalition to end Tailcoat Val, which maybe wasn't so successful in the end, as we saw Tailcoat Val earlier tonight interrupting the backstage promo of Rami Young. Val has returned. The question is, what does she return to do? Because she kind of just touched Rami Young and then left. Very eerie, very scary to imagine that Val is back. Apparently she must have escaped that explosion in the fire. And last, but undoubtedly not least, the A-lister, the five-time World Heavyweight Champion, and of course now bona fide Hall of Famer, Hayden, who came out to the ring during my open challenge and said, now that I'm a Hall of Famer, I want one more run. One more run as champion on top. I need it. I crave it before I can finally take off my boots and put them on the shelf for good. Ascendance was a real awakening for Hayden, losing to Paul Devine after jealousy drove him to the brink of madness. And one has to admit, even Hayden himself these last few years haven't been phenomenal for Kitely. Of course, he won the Global Championship last season, but other than that, it's been a lot more downs than ups for Hayden. The last 3 ascendances he has lost to Paul Devine, to Dante Tatum, and to Pierre Thompson. But Kitely says it's time to turn a new leaf. He's done being a no-shower. He's done competing for the money. He wants to compete for the fans and for himself. One more ride as the man here in CMV. Am I making you feel some type of way, Chrissy? So here we go, our last triple threat qualifier. Who will join George King, Chris Adams, Hatch Mondo, and Jason Spade in the championship scramble match next week? First episode of Supremacy this season. Let's find out. If you're Sarasi, guys, or if you're Jason Spade, Hoxton, what do you make of Tailcoat Val being back, escaping the explosion in the fire? And now just walking around backstage here at Christmas Clash. We always know Tailcoat Val, when you see her, her subjects aren't far behind, and she always has something up her sleeve. If she's returned, it's not for nothing. It's not just to touch Rami Young in the face. Something's going on there. But if you're Sarasi, you have to focus. You have to maintain your composure. That might be easier said than done, though, after all that Tailcoat Val did to him. Tweet here, guys, from Shay Hoxton responding to Cameron Harris's tweet earlier, says, yes, I am your senator. Front headlock by Cam Harris in the ring. Taken down Sarasi with an arm wrench, leg drop to the inside of the bicep, and Hayden back into the ring, European uppercut. Just going after Harris. Unrelenting. Nice hip toss, and immediately sets his sights on Sarasi. Could be a 6th World Championship reign in the future of Hayden Blade Kitely. Once again, tie Paul Devine for most World Championship wins in CMV history. And Cameron Harris, like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing, just hanging out on the top rope as Hayden looks to pin Sarasi, only a 1 count lucky for Cameron Harris. Triple threat match. Oh, nice! Breaking up the submission attempt, just freaking elbow dropping Hayden in the face. And technically Hayden is covering Sarasi right now for a 3 count, but not going to acknowledge that, I guess. No countouts, no disqualifications. First fall to a finish in the ring. Who's going to be the last man to qualify for the championship scramble? Kick to the face, deflected by Hayden. Looks to clothesline Harris out of the ring, but this ain't no naughty or nice battle royal. Thinking about his next move, Sarasi. Gonna cut him off. Oh, Tiger fake kick. Just a momentary shout out to all the Sarasi heads in attendance. The boy up to the top rope, looking to fly as only he can. Body splash. Crushing the ribs of the A-lister. Hook of the leg, only gets a 1 count though. Catchphrase, vintage Hayden. The first man to ever lace up a pair of boots and compete in a CMV match. Almost 7 years ago. Oh, jackpot! Jackpot by Cameron Harris. Catching Hayden and might have him dead to rights. 1, 2, 3. Cameron Harris is the 4th and final man to qualify for the championship scramble. Cashing out, Cameron Harris does Nevada proud, unlike its Senator Shay Hoxton. And the scramble is now complete. Jason Spade will defend his undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against George King, Chris Adams, Patch Mondo, and Cameron Harris. I got you, Chrissy, don't worry. Cameron Harris, guys, with the jackpot, advancing to the championship scramble next week on the first episode of Supremacy this season. Heartbreak for Sarasi and Joseph Santos, the Bronection at large, and Hayden certainly not going to continue his hunt for one last reign as world champion. But speaking of world champions, it is now time for our main event here at Christmas Clash. Ladies and gentlemen, the CMV Global Championship is on the line. A first-time encounter, a dream match as Jacob Ziegler challenges Schmitty for the CMV Global Championship. Gotta make sure I'm hydrated for this one. Schmitty thought he was going to get away with not having to defend his global championship again. Announced a departure, a vacation. He was just going to leave for a month or two, but Ken Donahue, I have to commend his managerial ability, said, I don't think so. You will be defending your championship at Christmas Clash, the first special event of the season, and against none other than Jacob Ziegler, who of course made his historic return at Ascendance, making quick work of old foe Xander Slade. Ziegler seems to think there's a bit of a conspiracy at work here in CMV, that all the hype built around his return is not what it turns out to be. That he didn't return to CMV because he wanted to fight Xander Slater because he wanted another run, but in fact he was begged and has only come back because the money is too good to pass up. And of course that comes with a world championship opportunity here tonight at Christmas Clash. It was heartbreak for many in the main event of Ascendance 8 when Schmitty defeated Ace Reeves to not only retain his global championship, but effectively end the career of the Gravity Manipulator. And now Jacob Ziegler is our only hope, even though he doesn't really want to be. He's kind of our reluctant hero. Can he end the reign of tyranny here at the start of the season? Make sure Schmitty does not have his foot pressed to the throat of Crossfire moving on. But look at that strut. Look at that pride. The Scotsman has not missed a beat, and we saw that at Ascendance when he scraped the mat with Slate in only a few minutes. Ziegler wanted it to be made clear, though. He's not here for the fans. He's not here because he wants to chase the dragon one more time like Hayden. He's here because he's getting paid and paid good. And he says that CMV is not the home he once knew. It's a different landscape, and that's true. But in Ziegler's words, it needs to be fixed, and he's the one to do it. Honestly, him and Schmitty kind of have a similar viewpoint in that way, because Schmitty's whole thing the last year has been reviving CMV, killing off all these no-names and these random guys who show up now and then and who are in all these other companies. He hates it. He despises it. He wants to purge it and bring back the CMV of old, and he believes he's the only one that can do it. Two of the most hard-headed individuals to ever grace the CMV ring gonna collide for the first time ever for that global championship. Schmitty has worked tirelessly, killing off the old guard, eliminating the scum and filth he feels is poisoning the very life force of CMV, taking out Randy Borton, Chris Adams, and of course what he did to Paul Devine, what he did to Ace Reeves, sickening. But Schmitty doesn't see it that way. He sees that he's the cure for the disease that is polluting CMV. Main event of Christmas Clash. Happy holidays to all, and it certainly could be the happiest of holidays for Jacob Ziegler if he is to become global champion. Staring across the ring at one of the most vile, despicable superstars to ever walk through the doors here in CMV. A man willing to do whatever it takes to keep that championship over his shoulder. And if that means hitting someone with his truck, then that's exactly what he'll do. If that means damn near killing somebody, then that's what he'll do. Here we go. CMV Global Championship at stake. The Scotsman, Jacob Ziegler. The game changer, Schmitty. 1-on-1 first time ever. Let's get it on. Cheeky jab right out the gate. Ziegler responds in kind with a hook to the jaw. Irish whip flipping into the corner, rebounds out, and we get a pump handle neck breaker right down onto the knee, baby. Ziegler, one of the fastest rising stars in CMV history. Only a couple of months in his career won the Anarchy Championship, but never stopped from there. Money in the Bank winner, Fusion Tag Team Champion. Dominated Fusion as undisputed world heavyweight champion for much of not last season, but the season beforehand, where, of course, he left us after Andrew Briggs defeated him for the undisputed world heavyweight championship. Ziegler felt he accomplished all that he had to, and he took his walk. Only returning because the money is so good, he couldn't possibly pass it by. He'd have to be a fool. I really want to see that contract. I want to see just how much is that much to Jacob Ziegler. That's exactly what pisses someone like Schmitty off here. And the way I have to agree with Schmitty, and I hate to say that, because Schmitty is here mostly every single week, even though, you know, much of the time he's just talking and saying shit just to say shit. Here we get false count anywhere, guys, because remember, this is a Miracle on 34th street fight, meaning there are no countouts and no disqualifications. You can win by pinfall or submission anywhere in the arena. These two can go out into the street and make snow angels if they want to. But Schmitty's gotta despise the fact that Jacob Ziegler is getting paid all this money to return when Schmitty is here. He's champion. He's the face that runs the place. Don't need some part-timer like Jacob Ziegler. Schmitty wants to immediately cut out that threat before the season truly gets underway. Up to the top rope goes Ziegler. Flying high with an elbow drop to the middle of Schmitty's back. And after those spine busters at ringside, reminiscent of Ziegler's old pal, Hall of Famer Paul Anderson, the damage to the back could be enough, but only a 1 count. Couple of elbows to the side of Ziegler's head. Might have caught him in the eye, as a matter of fact. Schmitty gonna close in. Brainwasher, that's the maneuver he used in the main event of Ascendance 8 to finally put down Ace Reeves definitively. Double axe handle. There's a clothesline. Ziegler running right into a modified face buster, not doing himself any favors here. Scotsman in quite the predicament. Schmitty with an STF here, a sort of STF camel clutch variation. Trying to reach out to those ropes, but that's not going to do you any good, Ziegler. There's no rope breaks here. Snapmare has Schmitty in a seated position now, trying to rake those eyes. Never against bending the rules. Just a tad in his favor. Swinging neck breaker, though. And it seems like, much like Ziegler has targeted the middle to low back of Schmitty, Schmitty is targeting the head and neck of Ziegler, and here's why. If he brings him down with the body scissors, there it is, rear naked choke. Vintage Schmitty could have him beat. Will Schmitty retain? Will Schmitty leave Christmas Clash still global champion? No, Ziegler prying apart the hands and a headbutt, using his own body as a weapon there. Even though Ziegler was able to escape that rear naked choke, you got to imagine it took a lot out of him. Gasping for breath right now. Catches the kick, turns him around, back to the STF. This time a proper STF. You see how he's got his forearm wrapped around the throat of Ziegler rather than his hands connected, wrenching back on the nose and pulling back the head. Ziegler still escapes. Stalling. Ziggler rush to the head, and there's the swag walk. That's all we needed. My Christmas is complete. Stunting on them haters like only Ziggler can. Now all we need is a flash on, and truly, it couldn't get much better. Couple of double axe handles rolled through by Ziggler, kicks him right upside the head. Falling back into the corner, Schmitty not having any idea where he is right now, not knowing left from right. Playing possum perhaps, gets an elbow. Ziggler, bicycle kick, oh, and it looked like he might have hurt his knee. Schmitty saw that too, and Schmitty's like a shark, man, a great white. If he smells blood, he's gonna go in for the kill. Forearm smash, up against the ropes, clotheslined out of the ring. Have a nice trip, see you next fall. The fans are already chanting, this is awesome, as Ziggler with a spaceman plancha. Incredible. Ziggler has not missed a step, perhaps better than ever, and hooks the leg. It falls anywhere, remember. Could it be a miracle for Jacob Ziggler? 1, 2, no. Hands on his hips. Ziggler's got a game plan, though. He's got a strategy, and he's looking to enact it. Super kick. Sidestep, though. Here comes some knees. Not going to dodge those. Jacob Ziggler says it's time to die, bad guy. You have been naughty, Schmitty. There's no doubt about that. Not another brainbuster. On the outside, I think I heard Ziggler's skull crack. But that's apparently not enough, though. Bloodthirsty is the game changer. Twist of fate! And will it be just that for the Scotsman? Clutching his ribs, sweep though. Just a second, just a split second is all Ziggler needs, ever. There's the super kick again attempted. But Schmitty seems to have it well scouted. Falcon arrow. If Ziggler wanted to, he could have hit that on the concrete, but he turned around. Not ready to try and kill Schmitty just yet. Uh-oh, and here comes another stalling vertical suplex. Taking his time. Cool guy. Fans definitely firmly behind Jacob Ziggler here, even if he doesn't give a care about them. They're certainly elated to have the former undisputed heavyweight champion back here in CMV with the potential to be world champion once again. Oh, right into the corner of the announce table, that pointed edge into the gut of Schmitty. And those ribs have already been worked hard throughout this match. Back into the ring, Ziggler taking his time, slow approach. A veteran of this sport. Knows not to get ahead of himself. Bit cocky there, bit brash, bit egotistical. What else can you expect, though? It's Jacob Ziggler. European uppercut. Schmitty, though, knows when to dial it down. He knows when to focus up. Knee to the top of the head to escape that possible brainbuster attempt. Pump handle neck breaker. Once more. Ziggler now just going to work on every single part of Schmitty's body. Look at that boot right across the face. Now he's got a hammerlock. Trying to pull back the fingers of Schmitty. Ugh, joint manipulation at its finest. And then rolling off the kidneys with that knee drop. Super kick, third time's not the charm, though. Maybe Ziggler has to think of something else, because that's just not working out for him so far. Look at these punches. Ziggler fed up. He's letting loose here. Fire in his eyes. Ziggler hasn't had a competitive match like this in a while, though. Like I said, it was virtually one-sided against Slate at Ascendance. Easy pickings for the Scot there. Not so much against Schmitty here. Say what you want to about the game changer, but he's no pushover. When that bell rings, he is one of the best, and Ziggler is learning that quickly. Schmitty sees the opening, and he takes his shot. Old school Schmitty. 1, 2, but no, says Ziggler. After dominating the last few minutes, Schmitty gets off perhaps A last-ditch effort. But no, he's not finished. If one wasn't enough, Schmitty says, here you go. I got another in my pocket. A second old school Schmitty. And that's got to do it shortly. 1, 2, 3. What? What? Schmitty getting in the face of Poe. He can't believe it, and neither can I. 2 back-to-back old school Schmitties. Not enough. And Ziegler now bleeding. Ziegler goes for the super kick, but Schmitty kicks his knee. Kick to the midsection. Ziegler, super kick. He can't connect, though. No matter what he does. Oh, and the alley-oop on the ropes. That was not a pretty landing for the global champion. Elbow drop to the inside of the thigh. Devastating maneuver. Almost gets the 3 count. And look at the blood dripping down the face of Ziegler. Something's got to give for Jacob Ziegler here, ladies and gentlemen. Up to the top rope. What is Schmitty thinking here? Hang on a second. He's not going to do what I think he's going to do. I think he is. He hasn't pulled this out since God, I don't know when. Oh, I thought he was going for a top rope old school Schmitty. Went for an elbow step instead. Ziegler going to hope that's enough to cost him. 2.999. Trying to gouge at the eyes. Schmitty knows that game, though. He plays it well. Wait a minute! Third old school Schmitty! And come on! Even Ziegler can't survive. 1, 2. What? 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 Ziegler undying here at Christmas Clash. And Ziegler, DDT! DDT! This man just won't stay down. Super kick. Ziegler, try something else, man. That's like the 6th time he's tried the super kick. Ziegler just can't hit it. And he pretty much just keeps giving up the ball to Schmitty, retaking control, swinging neckbreaker, only a 2 count. Schmitty's got to be thinking right now, what in God's name do I have to do? 3 old school Schmitties. It's not been enough. Kicks out the shin. Real dick move. Now continuing to target those legs. Snapping the kneecap. Scraping the forehead of Schmitty. There's the swag walk again. Ziegler letting everybody know he's still in this. He might be down. He might be looking like hell right now, but he most certainly is not out of it just yet. Can't out-dirty a dirty player like Schmitty. Last second reversal there by Ziegler. Knee right to the face. Super kick? No, he missed it that time. And right into the rear naked. Right into the rear naked. Schmitty saw his opening and he latched on. Rear naked choke a second time. And after all Ziegler's been through, can he escape again? Or will he tap? Or will he pass out? He's trying. His arm is flailing. Refusing to tap, but the damage done. Schmitty goes in for the kill. A 4th old school Schmitty. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. I don't even have the proper words to articulate. 4. Ziegler has kicked out of 4 old school Schmitties. Whose man's is this? Good God. Ziegler, immortal. How he's still standing right now, I couldn't tell you. If I had a year to try and put into words what I've witnessed here in this main event. For a man who doesn't really give a shit, Jacob Ziegler is giving his all in this match. The super kick finally connects! Finally, Ziegler connects with the super kick on like the 8th attempt. And Schmitty says, You want to see the roof blow off this place? I got you. dragged away from the ropes or towards the ropes. Remember, no disqualification. It doesn't even matter whether or not Poe sees this. Using the leverage of the ropes. But referee Poe scolding Schmitty regardless. Ziggler! Ziggler! Pedigree by Ziggler! Shoots the half, puts the leg. 1, 2. What a match. What a match. Where's Ziggler going out? Is he going to do the moonsault? Is he going to do the moonsault? Hang on. Ziggler. What's he doing? Tries for a corkscrew senton. This late into the match? After getting hit with 4 old school Schmitties? That's what you're going to do, Ziggler? On the top, Schmitty says, I've got to do something big. And something big that indeed was. Face buster from the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Schmitty is still the CMV Global Champion. Holy shit. What a match. Instant classic. First time ever these two squared up one-on-one. Unforgettable performance by both men, but Schmitty once again changes the game and is still the CMV Global Champion. Bloodied, bruised, but still holding the gold. What a show, what a return, guys, and I am so excited for this new season. I hope you are too. Something tells me it might be the best season yet. Even if Schmitty is still global champion. And as Schmitty celebrates, guys, I just like... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Jason Spade's coming down to the ring. Jason Spade with his undisputed World Heavyweight Championship in tow. We knew he was here. He arrived towards the top of the show. And these two have been talking a lot of smack about each other. Schmitty saying, you want some, come get some. Jason Spade heard what Schmitty said, and he says, you want my title? Come and get it. What a way to end an incredible paper. Jason Spade squaring up Schmidt. Instant classic between he and Ziggler. And it seems like we might have a our hands. Both of them want it. I certainly want it. How about you guys? I think so. I think I can answer for you safely. But for now, guys, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your, what's today, Sunday? Sunday night. We will be back starting the season proper next week with Supremacy and the Championship Scramble. Ooh, will Jason Spade still be undisputed World Heavyweight Champion when the dust settles there? But until then, I hope you have a great Hanukkah if you celebrate it, and happy holidays in general. I will see you when I see you. Bye.